I have the body that's built for like the fall and winter. Like it's built for hibernation. So let's begin. It's the 4th of July. I mean, this is the time for barbecues. It's time to be outside. It's time to be around friends and family and go to Old Navy and buy $5 t-shirts. And that's the time of year that I hate. That is absolutely, this is when I shut down. This is when I do not need to be part of anything unless there's a barbecue. Because if there is a barbecue, I miss you. If you're having a barbecue or you have a swimming pool, I miss you very much. And so I want to be invited to your home, really just so I can like fix a plate, go swimming, and then leave. Um, so if you are having something like that, you can send me a message. I would love to come visit you because I miss you so much this time of year. But the rest of the year, I don't miss you. 4th of July, I mean, come on. It's really it is about yes eating and it's supposed to be about celebrating the land of the free and the home of the brave, but I mean, are we really free and are we really brave, or are we really just broken down right around now and paying too much for gas and not seeing a light at the end of the tunnel, which there is a light at the end of the tunnel, I'm absolutely sure. I don't know if it's a freight train coming at us or if it is hope, but I'm willing to gamble either way. I mean, um, election happening. It is we're talking about still COVID cases going up. It's stuff to be afraid of. It's stuff to not be afraid of. We really don't know which leg to stand on. So you walk into a room and you're like, do I need to put a mask on? Do I not need to put a mask on? Am I doing it for me? Are people shaming me? Am I on the airplane with a mask? Who knows? I just keep the mask wrapped around my wrist. I try to wear it as much as I can. Um, but sometimes you just are in a situation like this where, like, obviously I'm here hired to model. I'm a face model, if you did not know. And so I can't wear my mask. So I have to do this for my art. I have to take my mask off and risk my life in order to pay my rent. You might be in that same situation as well. And if you are, I send so much love to you, especially this time of year when everyone is out and running around and talking to one another and breathing on one another. Um, just stay vigilant, stay strong, and model through it, as they say, because that's all we really can do at this time. Um, with being outside, I feel like, lately I've been driving around and it's like my temperature in the car will say that it's 74, but I can guarantee you it's 98 outside. Like I don't need science, I don't need whatever temperature gauge in my car to tell me or the one at the bank as you're driving along. I'm telling you right now it's 98 outside. I don't know where you are, it's 98. And whether you're inside or outside, AC, not AC, you're boiling. And I just recently, because I still do obviously cabaret shows, that's what I do. And sometimes I do brunch shows. And so I just recently did two seatings at my normal place where I work at Hamburger Mary's. And I had to put on my makeup three different times because we had a 10:45 seating, a 1 o'clock seating, and then I had my night show. And the brows were just melting off. And that's why sometimes I will like block my brows out with glue and sometimes I'll just use my own. It just depends on my mood. Um, but the heat will really, really get to me and has been getting to me. It makes so, talk to me nice if you see me. Talk to me nice because I'm not feeling it and I'm not having it. The heat does it just does, I feel like I don't normally sweat on the outside. I feel like I sweat on the inside, and that has to come out at some point. And thank God there's no more soup plantation because if I was there, I'm telling you, I'd be sweating all over. And if you are very that, you know what I'm talking about. It will just come out. You know what I mean, like soft serve. And I think that happens to you too. I think you feel my pain. You understand. Um, because as models we don't like to show like when we're uncomfortable, so we have to sweat on the inside, and I think you know what that's like. It's uncomfortable, but it is essentially, as they say, the way it is. That's just how it's going to be. That's just the way it is, so I says. So while I do absolutely love going out to a restaurant, people have asked, what do you cook? What's the thing that you like to cook? And I always say the best thing that I make for dinner is reservations, because I like the idea of cooking. I think that's wonderful, and the idea of having the ingredients, but I'm that person that will, like, have in my mind what I have to buy, and then I'll go to the store and I'll forget one important thing, and I'm like, "Oh, well, I guess we're going out because I'm not gonna make that." Like, I'm not going back to the store. Do you know what I mean? So the meat's gonna rot and all that. But At this time of year, I do miss going to a family barbecue, but I have, like it's not just so much having the barbecue, like, there's parameters for me. Like, I want to be there for the barbecue, but I wanna eat the barbecue inside. I don't wanna eat it outside where everybody else is because it's too hot, and there's flies, and there's all that shit going on. I don't wanna be around that. Although I know that's, like, sort of par for the course. That's, like, the fun is you're, like, roughing it. Like, "Oh, it's so f like, we're cooking outside, like, this time of year has finally come." And this time of year is when I start getting ready for Halloween. Do you know what I mean? Like, all the stores are already putting their Halloween out. I'm ready for that because I have the body that's built for, like, the fall and winter, like, it's built for hibernation. So but I do love barbecue foods, like, I love just, like, a hot dog covered in everything, like, everything. I love steak, I love shrimp, I love all that stuff on the skewers, but what I really love are all the side dishes, like, I don't have to have just, like, all the meats and stuff. Like, I want macaroni salad and potato salad. Like, I want it to be all in fact, I want it to be so carb related that I want macaroni salad, potato salad, and pasta salad. Because pasta salad and macaroni salad are not really the same. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't need a fork because I wanna eat all of them with Frito scoops. I want all of those things eat I don't like you know what I mean? Like, there's no sense in doing more dishes. And also too, like, it's my way of saying, like, I'm kind of vegetarian as a model. Like, it's kind of vegetarian-y to do that and, like, not eat meat. Like, I can just eat the sides, right? Like the chips and all that kinda stuff. Like, because I would like to say the meat in my family, it's interesting. In my family, um, we will have steak and we will have, like, chicken, and there's always the older ladies in my family that maybe are preparing this food will always say, "We have to have the steak for the men." Like, it's like the men, like, like, only men eat red meat or something. Like, there's sometimes that mentality, like, they'll talk to each other and be like, "So I says to her just like this, "Listen." "Listen," and they'll say it over and over. I said as if they're, like, building up to a story. I says to her, "We gotta go get the meat for the men." I says to her just like that. And so we had to go get the meat. And that's what they do, like, the old timers in my family. So I says." But at a family barbecue. I absolutely do love all of those things. I actually like to eat the meat, like, as when it's cooking and someone's like, "Try this out, is it ready?" That's when I wanna eat it. I don't wanna eat it once it's already in the pan. You wouldn't think I would be that finicky of an eater, like, by looking at me, but I really am a bit finicky. Like, I'm not gonna complain at somebody else's house, but if it's, like, my shit, it needs to be a certain way. Do you know what I mean? Like, if somebody invites me to their home, I'm gonna eat their stuff, and I'm not gonna bitch about it, but, I mean, if I have control over it, we're gonna eat at a restaurant. Is what we're gonna do. That's it. And with that said, let's take a break.